Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Hi, this is Pod in the City. My name is Ed, and I am your host. Have you already decided on getting a vaccine shot for COVID-19 virus? Or did you already get your vaccine shot? All this talk about the adverse effect of AstraZeneca vaccine causing blood clots on several people has shaken the drive towards mass vaccination, particularly on non-medical individuals and those with limited knowledge about the vaccine and its risks. Many are getting more reluctant and having second thoughts getting a shot. In this episode, let us talk about what we should do. Should we still get vaccinated despite the reports on the adverse risks? About 7 p.m. last night, my longtime batchmate lawyer friend contacted me. He has comorbidities, including hypertension. He is anxious and, should I say, disturbed. He is being advised by his colleagues to get vaccinated, especially that he has comorbidities. He does not want to get a shot. And he totally dislikes, or should I say, he totally hates the idea of getting vaccinated. He questions the ongoing mass vaccination and insists that medical experts should instead strengthen the efforts to find alternative ways to treat or find a cure for this COVID-19 infection, other than the use of vaccines. I'm not a doctor myself. I just belong to a family of medical professionals, including a brother cardiologist, a lung specialist, a pharmacist, nurses, caregivers, anesthesiologist, chemist, doctor, and medicine laboratory chemist. I told my friend that, based on records, indeed vaccines really work, just like against polio, flu, and many others. But the reality is the now available vaccines are quite new, and the COVID-19 virus is also new. Experts are trying to know more about these things. We are in a pandemic. People around the world are getting sick, and worse, many have died. As of April 14, 2021, there are more than 137 million cases, with 2,900,000 plus deaths. Hospitals are getting filled to capacity. Many are not even able to be admitted in the emergency rooms. In the Philippines, the numbers of people getting infected are staggering, reaching as high as 15,000 a day. Many have already been camping out inside temporary tents by the emergency rooms. This is terrible and bothersome. The now available vaccines may have been produced in a short period in historical record, but they have passed the minimum medical standards, and full evaluation of the efficacy and adverse effects of these vaccines need some time. We are both concerned about the sufficiency of the clinical trials. We can only see the full effects of these vaccines after a substantial period. And just many are hoping and praying that these vaccines will be safe and the mass production and mass vaccination are ongoing in full blast. Unfortunately, there are these current reports about the blood clots among several individuals after getting shot with AstraZeneca vaccine. These reports resulted in halting or pause in the use of AstraZeneca vaccine. They have to do an in-depth investigation and evaluation as to the causality of the blood clots, whether it is really the vaccine that causes the blood clots. Perhaps you may also have read and heard from some medical experts that while blood clots is among the risks of any vaccine, the percentage of risk of getting blood clots from vaccine is 0.0004%, or 4 in every million individuals. Or this is far lower risk than those who are smoking cigarettes with 0.18%, traveling by air with 0.1%, and even those taking contraceptive pills with 0.05%. Many in the medical community are also saying that despite the known and reported risk, the best vaccine at this point is the now available vaccine. They say we might not live through a better vaccine. In April 9, 2021, Medscape.com writes, the EMA, the European Medicines Agency, said that the risk of rare cases of thrombosis with thrombocytopenia with the AstraZeneca vaccine should be included in product information. However, its ongoing safety review again concluded that the vaccine is safe and effective with the benefits outweighing any possible risks. What do you think? Should we really be bothered? Is the percentage of those who had blood clots substantially significant for us to avoid getting vaccinated? Is taking the risk from the adverse effects of vaccines greater than the risk of getting infected with COVID-19 virus? Please let me know and put your comments below. The point is, the threat of getting infected with the COVID-19 virus is real. We are vulnerable even with available protections, even after getting vaccinated. Yes, we have the soap and alcohol to clean our hands, the face masks, the face shields, the supplements from food, medicine and exercise, the social distancing, the avoidance of mass gatherings. But still, we are in a situation where we have to choose from all the now available protections, including vaccines. Taking the risk is a personal choice. Getting the vaccine shot is a personal choice. If you have had your shot, you can make a medical journal of your status and improvement. It is best to keep note of everything. And should there be any issues or funny feelings, contact your doctor and get a check and advice immediately. Finally, if you have not been given a shot, the most important thing is for us to make a well-informed choice. First, we need to get the facts. We need to get all the information and advice that we need from a credible source. Not just from anybody else, not just from somebody else. We need to get it from the experts, from those people in the medical field. The best is from someone or from that source that you can trust. I hope you find this episode informative or you got insights one way or the other. If you do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to get alert on new episodes and insights. You can also follow Pod in the City on Twitter, SoundCloud, and YouTube through the links. So, thank you and stay well and be safe. See you next episode.